Well, here we are on our second video, and we are taking some pictures of one of my pride and joys. This is my beautiful cherry tree, which just exploded into blossom. And we had a couple of 90-degree days over Easter, and normally this thing pops open on the 15th of April. You could set your calendar watch by it. But today we want to catch it in full bloom. I'm on the back side, on the shady side. In a few minutes I'm going to just go around to the sunny side, and we're going to look at it again. Yes, here we are on the sunny side, and you're seeing a 40-footer. I know it's at least 50 years old because I know when it was planted. I haven't lived here 50 years, but I know it was planted about 50 years ago, and it is absolutely gorgeous. 2 weeks from now, the ground under this tree will look like a pink blanket. And just a little bit of history here. 2 years ago in July, we had a string of storms hit the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area that spawned a bunch of tornadoes. Our backyard got touched down by a tornado, and it knocked 21 trees down. 4 of them ended up on the roof, including an 80-foot maple, which was a very old maple, and the other cherry tree that we have, and you're going to see it now, right there, was sacrificed to save the house. As I said, 21 trees, 4 of them were on the roof, and there was no damage to speak of. We had to replace the gutter, and we fixed a dent in the roof, but we didn't break any glass. And so you see right there the remains of that very large, probably 40-year-old tree, and it is now resprouting and will probably rejuvenate itself and become a nice tree once again in the middle of our patio. We live in the woods, and we love it because we moved out here to have dogs and kids and all that kind of thing. They could run around, and we have the best setting in the world. And the problem I've got is a problem that so many people who are trying to start home businesses have, and that is that there's no time to be where they really want to be. At home, in their home, with their loved ones. They spend all their time, like I do, working 60, 70 hours a week. I'm self-employed and have been since I was 19 years old. And as a practical matter, I spend all my time at my office. And I would like to get rid of the 4,000 square feet of office space I'm renting and get on with my life for my second career, because I've got a business that I can't just dump. I've got to build something here so that I can be at home when my cherry trees are in full bloom. So take a lesson. This is a wonderful thing to contemplate. Being where you want to be, when you want to be there, instead of just early in the morning and late at night. See you on the other side. Well, we got one more view of my wonderful cherry tree. I'm walking up the hill from down below, and boy, I'll tell you, I got the paper this morning, and I just looked up the hill, and there's my cherry tree. It just explodes with pink, and it's huge. I think we'll get a little scale here when we walk by. Don't mind the tree trunk. But this panorama is something I look forward to every single year. And it reminds me that when you walk up a hill, there's an effort you have to make. And my hill is pretty darn steep, but the reward at the end of that effort is my cherry tree. My cherry tree is absolutely phenomenal. And it is a reward that I get once a year coming up the hill at my home. Here we are on the other side. John Palmer reporting on being where he wants to be instead of in his office, which he only just left an hour ago. This is Saturday afternoon, and it's tax season. We do taxes, among other things. We do financial planning, we do life insurance, we do securities, we do money management, all of which is humongously time-consuming. But I just wanted to give you a grip on my front yard. As I said, the trees are just now opening up, and we live in the woods, and it's wonderful. and I like to be here in the daytime, and for much of the year I'm not here in the daytime, so well, might as well live in an apartment. Might not. That'd just be a little more accurate description of my life. So anyway, John Palmer reporting here on one of the best reasons to get involved in internet marketing. Get on your home business track and get out of that office that you've been tied to for so many years and get into a methodology in your life that'll let you be where you want to be when you want to be there.